Oh yeah. Right, going live in 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Just the key of that music. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. So today is the 22nd. What is today? Today is Thursday, so we have 2 more days to go on the week. Let's do a quick review of yesterday's. We only have like 14 minutes. That's enough time. We have really cut on what we need to do on the top-down analysis. So this was yesterday's trade that I cut short somewhere here. It was after 1 p.m. and I really don't want to mess with these things after 1 p.m. So what happened is 115, 125, 130, the market closed here and then it shot up, and then I'm seeing overnight it made its way up slowly. I get very skeptical when I see price going up like this, because I know it's just a setup for something like this. And look at this 5-minute fair value gaps. That's why I always mark those things, man. Look, that's kind of where it got to, and then use that to bounce down. Now honestly, if I was in front of this chart at that time, 5:30, and I saw that move to the downside and then we come up again, that last 2 up candles, I would have used that to look for longs. That would have been like a good gamble for me. I mean, easy said than done, but I can still see that we're not that far, so I'm thinking that we could be predisposed to go higher today. So this is the 15-minute. That was the last up candle that went into that 5-minute fair value gap, and we shot down at one go, and you can see we shot up. So that fair value gap paired with this is acting like strong support and resistance. And maybe this is also something here, how we came and traded below that low, and now we're working our way up. So probably if we cross the high, then that could be, I think we could be looking for higher prices, right? But that was just like a small thing that I noticed, which has nothing to do with what we'll be doing today. So it's good to know. Good job. And what we do is we forget everything that we did yesterday. Today is a new day. I don't know why I do have that lock position over there. Why is it there? Why is it there? You know, needed to get out of here. And we lock that and we Gucci. So let's go try. Let's go do that analysis real quick. We have 10 minutes, which is way more than enough now. I really did cut a lot in my analysis. Again, I no longer have to, I don't need to go see what the monthly is doing or what the weekly is doing. It's kind of irrelevant for me, but since we're here and I can see something interesting, I can just do that. We just took out that weekly high, and let's go to the daily. All I need to do is just mark the previous day high and the previous day low. I like this. The fact that we've taken that previous day low, and we probably could be heading to that previous day high. Maybe, I don't know if we'll get there today, but I can see that we could be bullish here. So this is kind of a thing I'd really wait for, but it just kind of forced me to be in front of my charts for quite a while. But I mean, you didn't have to. You can just wait for such a thing and then see if it's gonna start during New York. So I'd wait for the low of the previous day to be taken out, and then come in here. I'd wait for a 15-minute fair value gap, 15-minute breaker. Once we close above it, I'd go down to the 1 minute and wait for 50 to cross 200, and then I'd wait for retracement so I can get like a really nice entry. Let me see if that's what happened. So let's go to the 15-minute. So that's the previous day low right there, and here's the 15-minute over here. So that right there is really nice. That will be the 15-minute breakout. That will be the 15-minute breakout right there. So seeing this, I'd go down to the 1 minute and then have my 50 cross 200. So pretty much I'd wait for that close, and then I'd have to wait for 50 to cross 200. In this case, I think this will be fine, and then I'd wait for retracement. Let me see, what time did that close? We closed at 6:45 a.m. So once that happened, what is that? 6:45 a.m. Where is it? Like somewhere here. I now wait for, and 50 had already crossed 200, so now wait for retracement, something like this, forming like a nice trend line. And then when 50 crosses 200, it could be like this, or it could be 50 cross 200 after, but in this case everything has just set up itself. Once we just close above that trend line and price 50 still above 200, that will be my entry, like somewhere there. Probably I'd wait for like 1 or 2 bullish candles. Probably this is what I'll find myself waiting for, and then my TP, my stop loss will go below the 200, but in this case, seeing that we have this leg, I'd have my stop loss down there. And then for targets, I'd use that 15-minute leg and just aim for that one symmetrical swing. So that low to that high, this is where I'd be waiting for. That's kind of what I'd be waiting for. So I'm gonna just leave it there just to see if we're gonna get there today or in the future, whatever. One standard deviation on the 15-minute. So let's lock it so it doesn't move. And right there, that will be my full TP. That's how I trade this. So looks like we had a drawdown, it's a little bit, but now seems like we're most likely to get up there. And if we're too bullish, then we do have that 2 symmetrical swing, which is way above here, and that's kind of what I did. And back tested it, and the win rate was like 47%, 50%. So, but the ideal is at least 1:3. But in this case, it's just that's what it's offering me. So the problem with that though is I'd have to stick in front of my charts for a while. But the way to go around that is you can just say, hey, my window is gonna be from 7 to 9 a.m. or 7 to 10 a.m. If I don't see that happen, then there's just no trade for me that day. Anyway, we're just trading the last one, which doesn't need all that theatrics. Why is this here? Let me ask. I don't know why you're here by yourself, my guy. Anyway, so we pretty much done with the analysis. Now I just need to wait for that 1 hour to close, because I've already marked the daily high and the daily low. This is also a level that we might get to, which is that 1 standard deviation of that 15-minute. It could be even on the 30-minute too. So yeah, we just went down, took all this liquidity, and now we came back into this range. So I'm thinking that we might need to go up a little bit. A retrombate. One SD right there from this low to the high. So that same distance to the downside is the same distance to the upside. Let's see what the 4 hour looks like. There's really nothing here. So everything else is relevant to me. So I'll just wait for this 1 hour to close in the next 4 minutes, and nothing we can do now but wait. So what I'd like to see is the next candle open, come take out this low, and then we can go up, because I'm seeing that we do have these equal highs here. And in this case, because I'm suspecting that we might get up here, maybe after I get my TP, which will be at the high of this candle, maybe take like half off and break even, and then see if we can go up. The thing is, this might not happen today, and we can see what happened. Price that's just distorts here, and then tomorrow they go down so they can go up. So we'll just stick to the plan, and then if we get there, we'll just be happy. Let me see what the EMAs look like here. This is what I like, man. I like 50 to be over 200, and I'm looking for longs. So do they want to take those highs right now? And on the 1 hour, we do have this inverted, the first one at least, right there. And probably we could get a shot from there, even though we are bullish. 1 hour. Make it a little bit dark. I like that. And then I'm gonna save this because I'm using that 1 hour favor look too much. 1 hour FBG. Mm-hmm. 2 more minutes to the closure of this whatever. I will see if today we do have a good trade or not. This thing is too far from me. What do we do now? Cause I have to break my neck here trying to. Anyway, we'll see what we get. Ready to hit the trigger on this side. Instant 50 with Gucci, so that one can just be here. Well, let me make sure that the 1:3 is okay. All right, we'll be ready to. Actually, you know what? I'll just let you stay here for now, and then when we get that intro, then I can just shoot you on the other side as we wait. So my positions have been US tech only 0.19, 0.05, 0.17. That position is all over the place, so it's all good. All over the place, boom, yeah. 43 seconds to the close of this one, whatever candle. Right. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's get ready to draw those lines real quick. And that's the 1 hour high. That's the 11 a.m. high and the 11 a.m. low. Where's that? Hey, trend line, come here. Top at the top, boom, yeah. So that's the low. Pull this side only to 1 p.m. After that, I have no trading. I have to take care of my. I gotta take care of my no. So you gotta delete that. So we only have this on one side. 11 a.m. low. $11 a.m. high over here. So we have taken out that previous 1 hour high, and then we have those equal highs there, and that 1 hour inverted fair value gap, which is also a huge CB here, huge fair value gap over there, which we already came into. So I'll give more attention to the 1 hour fair value gap, the 1 hour inverted fair value gap over there. And that's it. So you can see I don't have the high time frame levels on this side, which, you know, keeps the chart clean, and I like it that way. Actually, it's gonna stay like that. Now looking at this, going to the 5 minute, I do have like a 5 minute fair value gap down here. Now this, whatever here, that gap is something that I would also give emphasis on, and probably just do something like this, but I'll just do it that way, but I'm not gonna give it a lot of emphasis. But it's a place you can simply see price just come down, rebalance that area or whatever, balance that area and then shoot up, or the opposite, retest, go down. I would have loved to see what these other guys are doing too. Let me see if I'm ready for that. So that's just like a what? A volume imbalance. The body's not touching. So if we are to go short from here, what would I like to see? Okay, let me look at that daily candle, what it looks like. Yeah, so we are heading somewhere here. This is that week. The half of it could be like a nice place to also look for a reversal. And then we also have that one standard deviation of that 15 whatever. So maybe looking for shorts today is not our thing, but if I see that setup, I'm taking it, man, because we all know it can come down here to go up. So I'm thinking that I need to maybe mark this breaker here, which I think is what was being used. Put that in gray. They might want to come retest again. I don't know. We saw that happened the other day, but in this case maybe they're finished, man. So it's all good. So this right here could be a target. I'm gonna pull this to the left a little bit. So if we get a short setup, can we hold to this area or? This should be on this side. Should be on this side. But it's okay if it's there. It doesn't hurt nobody. So now we're looking for a short, especially if we touch this 1 hour, whatever. I think we can get something to come down and take us out here. They might maybe respect that open price for this down candle here. And that's it. So looking on the 5 minutes, do we have any fair value gaps? No, everything is balanced. So this can be a walk in the park, at least up to here. Hopefully 1250 is what we'll be used to if we go down, because now I'm hoping for the half the data form. Hoping. We do also have another imbalance here. Come on. That right there. It's a volume imbalance. Jesus. Volume imbalance on the daily. So these are just terms that I got from ICT, and I hope it calls them a volume imbalance, but you can see it's somewhat like a gap over there. So I'll need to see a 5 minute order block confirm before a 5 minute bearish order block confirm, or the formation of a demand, or in this case it will be supply. Now that we've taken out those highs, but did we dive into that 1 hour pool? No, we did not. Maybe they're just gonna leave it to come down and then just come in there, but who said that it has to get in there anyway? We see this one rejection, the other one sometimes, so it could be same thing here. So my little entry zone would be this candle down here, and I don't think we'll be getting a good value there. So I would like to see us go up, take out the high, so this can be my bounce, my entry spot. The last down candle, we will go up, come down close below it, retest that area to keep going down. And I hope we get a good win today. Hope. I feel like this should be in different colors. So that's the first fair value gap. That's the second fair value gap. Man, I used to love those. For some reason, I used to see them produce some really good whatever price coming from an inverted fair value gap over there. Come on. Resistance, cross through, support, shoots away, leaves a fair value gap. That right there in itself is a very good. These things, I'm just looking them in hindsight. That's a quick 2.8. Oh God. When we grow up. I would have loved to see that taken out. So So we have 5 more minutes before we can even think of taking a shot, and that's enough time for me to come and see what these other guys are doing here. Symbol, so I can have this side for US30 and this side US500. Make sure they're all on the 1 hour time frame so we can compare. I don't need to see your past shenanigans, so we can delete all that. Yes, go up or not. So US30 has not taken out its previous 1 hour high, that 11 a.m. high, still intact. $11 a.m. low here. This is not necessary. It's very not necessary, but for some reason I just like to compare these two people, and I like it when all of them are doing the same thing, and then the one I'm trading is just expanding. So that's its 11 a.m. low, and we're just gonna watch all 3 of them, man. Today I'm not feeling it, man. Kind of bored. I am not feeling today. So they all have that CB thing over there. They all have that similar thing. US30 is in. US100, no, just a little bit. US100, yeah, is quite in there. From this low to the high. Inside of this huge CB, but I chose to use that inverted fair value gap over there. We do have another one here, another one here. So I don't know what they're planning to do here. I don't even think these stuff relevant now. So we just have them like way back there. On our CB or whatever. I am now feeling today. Sorry, 12:13, still early in the hour. We don't like this color. I'll just put blue then. And actually this is okay. I just want to see what kind of reaction we get from there. Honestly, I'd like to see us go above this high and then just drop, and this down candle is gonna be our entry, and I think we can get a good value from that. At least 1:5, man. And I'm thinking if we come short, then we probably should come to retest that, whatever. But if all it's giving us is 1 hour, I'm just gonna take it. That down candle is my current bounce zone. My entry candle once we close below it, and that's the current 5 minutes bearish order block, but it's not confirmed yet. So if we close below it, we do have that one. I would like us to go up a little bit. Man, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna just do something else before all this happens. So what would I do? I don't like this, the fact that we live in those equal relative, I mean we live in that low resistance. So if we come down, I'll still take that trade, but I think I'll just close if we trade above these highs. I'll close, and if it wants to keep going down after taking those highs, I'll just reload to keep going down. The thing is, we've taken out these highs, so that's okay. Those highs right there is taken care of, so I'm gonna delete that. That's done. Just let it be like this so I can feel good about myself. That's good. I would have loved if we entered that FFG right there. I didn't see we had any news today, so let me check that right now. US30 is still in there, just dilly-dallying. I mean, I like it when it doesn't decide to go up, because it's just showing that there's a willingness to shoot down. But we all know that we've seen that before, where this one now comes and I'm in, then US30 decides he wants to go take that high, so the others follow suit. But I've only seen that happen once, so $50 cross 200. We all know it could be retracing back here to shoot up. So, well, I'm still taking journals to know if I see such a scenario, if to just let that trade go, no take it. It's really stayed up here. What's happening? Patience, patience, patience. Cause sometimes this thing can be boring. But patience is your friend in this game. Wait. Bruh, I do not like this. We just live in equal highs there. Oh, yeah. Hi. Ooh-wee. Do I take this trade or not? We don't like this at all. Alright, so this candle closes in the next 1 minute. And if it does, then we will have confirmed that 5 minute or the block, which is what we're waiting for. So we've met at least 80, no really, at least 70% of what we want. We've traded above that 1 hour high, that 11 a.m. high. Let me make sure that is what? Hey, 11 a.m. high. Let me make sure that's what it says there. Okay. Blah. What are we doing? 11 a.m. high. Save us. Overwrite that. Yes. Okay, so we've traded above that 11 a.m. high, and then this is our last down candle before we short up. So once we get a candle close below here, a candle close on the 1 minute, then we're ready to go. The next thing we'd have to wait for is for 5 minute order block confirmation, which we just confirmed right there. So the only thing that we're waiting for is a closure below this last down candle before we went up. So once we close down here, at the retest of this thing, we are going in. My stop loss is gonna be way up here. I don't like the fact that we have these equal highs here. So yeah, currently working this fair value gap here. So that's gonna be the first fair value gap. I'm thinking there's gonna be a second one, which could be a re-entry, but we're not trading that. It needs to be a little bit dark, brother. Ooh, wee, yay, yay. I do not like these equal highs here, so says a lot. Anyway, if we can come down and close below this 5 minute here, that imbalance, which is nothing to worry about. I'm still gonna take this trade anyway, I'm not gonna lie. Once we close below here, I am YouTube is not receiving enough video. Okay, good to know. Refresh page. I think we have a trade here, honestly. I'm gonna take it, but yeah, I'm just gonna submit. Wait a minute. I can't sell as we are right now. What's going on? Trading panel. Paper trading. Connect. There we go. We'll do 40. Actually, let me see what we're gonna do. So my entry is gonna be down here. My stop loss way up. Oh, Jesus. My stop loss way up here. So if I say, so we're only looking at what, 1:1, which is still okay. If that's what we've been offered today, that's what we take. So I'm gonna say what, create an order. Why am I not seeing create order? Right? Whatever. That's how our setup is gonna be looking like. So I just need a close below that zone over there. Let me get rid of this. I wanted to calculate and kind of see the exact whatever I see, but I'm not seeing create orders, just giving me an option to sell. Everything is balanced, so I can still have my stop loss like we're here. So this closes in the next 32 seconds and I can have a pending order now. This side I am ready to hit that buy, hit that trade. This candle has to close below, not inside, below. And then at the retest of, now this right here is really balanced, at least on the 1 minute. So this could be a walk in the park where price just shoots up nicely, or it's a strong pillar and we don't really need to go up there. So I'm still not seeing a close. I haven't seen a close below, and so I can't do nothing about that. YouTube is not receiving enough video. What? If these guys could just shoot up and take those highs, man. Just come take those highs and then come back down. I don't like that at all. 1 likes, 1 view. They stayed in for 55 seconds. Close to a minute. So I'm getting a notification here that YouTube is not receiving enough video. I don't know. So we are still waiting, man. We have some tight filters here until everything is met. So everything is met. We've traded above the 11 AM high. We have wait a minute, hold up. Oh yeah. We have a 5-minute order block, and then our last down candle is this one. I just need to see a 1-minute close below there. After that, man, we guns blazing. Until then, we're just sitting on our hands here. So that 1-minute filter is saving us, because I'm thinking, man, this is just gonna be, what time is it? 11:26. I hope we do get a trade at least 12, at least between 12:30 from now to 12:30 to 12:35, or before 12:40. If not, I'll wait for 12:50 to see how it behaves. If it gives me that entry pattern where we do have like accumulation, and then we see a manipulation, and then it comes to the other direction, leaving a fair value gap, I'm gonna take that trade. But I'm gonna do it on my demo account though, only. Yo, I don't know why it's not letting me create buy sell. Why is it not giving me create something? That's weird. Trade. Okay, there we go. Like, let's say a stop. My stop loss will be way up here, not there, but here. Goodness gracious, somewhere there. And I would like to risk 1%. So I'd have to use 33 units. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thank you. So 40 is okay. We've completely closed this fair value gap here. We have that up candle that came down to completely close that fair value gap. So that right there could be a breaker if you want to go long. And then we have those equal highs. So that looks like a good deal. So it could retrace back here and then shoot up to take those highs and that high. But I'm not doing that. I'm not chasing price no more. So that's nice that we've taken out those highs. So we should be having another 5-minute order block form, and looking at this, we already have a new bounce zone, which will be these down candles here. So hopefully we can form some more up there. But why am I thinking that this trade is not just gonna go up? Why am I thinking that's it? That we just added open. We might have gone up, but I think this was a down, and then it's gonna keep going up. Now if we can just take those highs and then now deep down, that'll be nice. And but now the 5-minute fair value gap would have to be 5-minute order block would have to be this one. What is US30 doing? US30 has now finally taken that 1 hour high into that CB. How far will they go into that CB? I don't know. Into that CB. If this one touched the CB too, yes, everybody touched that CB. Yeah, baby, we might not be getting trade today. So the other thing is, let's wait for 12:50, see if it's gonna print that reversal pattern for us, and we're gonna take that. Take that. It will be nice. We'll still be within the rules because we are above 11 AM high. So if we can see that 12:50 just shoot up and then it comes down. So we have a breaker here. The last down comes before we went up, coming down, and then we have a fair value gap just around that area. Oh, we're loading and we're gonna take that. I've been skeptical with that move because I think I've seen it now 2 times this month. Maybe it could have occurred a lot more times. I've seen it happen 2 times, but it was happening within the range The first time it happened, it went my way. The second time it happened, it was against I was going long and it was a short setup. So that in the journal, so right, if this formation happens, just consider closing your main position. Consider letting that one go. All right, so this is okay. If now we can start going down, but I don't know what time is it. It's now 12:30. So again, let's keep being patient here. All right, we've taken out those lows. I don't need that level. This fair value gap, how are we gonna use it again? Relevant. So this is the current bounce zone. If we close below that, a little bit late to the party. But remember, if we go down, if we put these EMAs, man, that right there is that's a trend line break right there. So that could be someone's entry. But stop loss down here to keep going up. Very likely to happen. Sometimes this formation produces like a huge long, but at the end of the day, like this, I don't know. So can I call this relative equal highs? Kind of, but I like the fact that this one has taken some liquidity here. So if we break, if we close below here, then I'm thinking we can go down a little bit and then come take these ones much later. So that is the very short block right there. Right below it is the 1 minute last down candle or candles. So if we close down here, what are we looking at now? This one I'll just put the stop loss up here, not here. We'll be looking at 1:0.87, which is still okay, but maybe I'd have to wait a little bit, see if we can squeeze in 1:1. Okay, so that's done. I don't even need to go back there again. I'm gonna cancel this EMAs. So we do have an inverted 1 minute fair value gap there, so that's good. I need this to be a little bit dark, man. Exclusive, yeah, that's inverted. What do we have on the 5 minute? This right here might be a problem. So this candle closes in the next 1 minute 30 seconds, so I'm still not doing nothing until that is done. So I think we could be having now a good trade here. My stop loss is gonna go above this high. It will be so bad if we come take the high and then proceed to go down. But if we are done with going up, then I don't see the reason why we should come back here. I might hold a little bit to see if we're gonna get down to this 15-minute breaker here. We might. What time is it? So this whatever closes in the next 55 seconds. Since we've closed below and we just did a retest, I'm thinking at the close of this candle I'll just enter, because this 5 minutes now closing the next 30 seconds. Do I still require a touch of that? I don't think so. We're not that far, so I'm just gonna enter that trade in the next, or I should just put a sell stop here. What do you think I should do? I should put a sell stop. Down, up, down. The 5 minute closes. Come on. I need to see a close below this price. So do we have a 5 minute fair value order block? Yes, we do. That's all I need. So now I should be in, man, but I need to see a close below. What should I do here, man? Should I enter? Okay, let me see how this candle behaves. Otherwise, everything's checked. I just needed to see a close here after the 5-minute candle closes, which 12:30 to 12:35. And what time is it right now? 12:35 is this candle here. So if this thing closes outside, I'm in. What you doing, bro? What you doing, brother? This is gonna be a problem. Is that where we found some support? This is that 5-minute imbalance there. See, that 5-minute space over there is what we currently playing around here. Those lines are too demanding. All right, once we close below, man, I'm in this trade. I'm gonna enter. We have that fair value gap there. So what time is it? Close it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take that trade. My stop loss is gonna be above here. So probably the next thing will be to wait for this candle to close, but we've already retested this box, so we're just in. So my entry looks like this. Below this candle here, so right there, there's my entry. My stop loss is up. Why? My stop loss is up here. Damn. Yeah. Trading view. Get yourself together. I think my mouse is running out of battery. Maybe that's why it starts behaving like that. Oh, I know. And we are in the money. That's my entry. My stop loss is up here. And we're looking at 0.7. So I'm thinking I'm gonna hold, see if we can get down to this breaker here. I think that's where I'm gonna close this. So hopefully we keep going down. I mean, hold up, wait a minute. Okay. All right, let me hide this here. But we are in that trade. We are guns blazing, man. So the TP, oh God. Oh my Lord, I closed that by mistake. Well, how did I close that by mistake? Oh, the TP. Aish. What is going on? My TP is gonna, hey, that's the same thing that happened. The TP set up so late. Okay, we're having some technical issues here. There we go. My entry should be where price is at right now, and I don't know why we are going up. So we do have a late entry, but that was a mistake. That's kind of how my entry should be like. So let's see if we can at least make something. US30 is currently just about to be bearish too. They've all taken that 1 hour high, so I'm thinking we should shoot down nicely. So I'm not taking my full TP here, because that would only give me 0.7, and Okay. Technical glitches here. 0.83. I think I should make a little bit more. So this right here was that 15-minute what? A 15-minute breaker here. The last up candle before we shut down like this, we're going up. So I'm thinking they might want to come back to retest that area, and that can be my full whatever. The other my full TP down here. The other thing I could do is the other thing I could do is once we get here, I should break even completely or reduce that risk by half. But I think this is already established, man. Open high. I think it's gonna go down a little bit. We are 1240. What did we see 1250 do yesterday? 1250 went up and then went down. So maybe today we might say go down completely. Whatever. If we retrace up again to that level, I'm gonna sell some more and then close half. Otherwise we should have gotten a better value, so I don't know what really happened. But on this other side I'm okay. Long live MT X4. Now am I willing to add? No not today. Current TP is right down here. Sepre Trading Studio. You said great, nice. Spin that message. Bum. And we are dropping like it's hot. So that right there should be me taking my full TP, but I just don't like the entry was kind of too late. But sometimes, that's all price is giving you. So, I mean, I should be closing now. I should be fully closing, but I'll close with 0.83R, man. Actually, it's not even 0.83R. My entry was down here. 0.6. And my stop loss is up here. Sometimes that's all the trade is offering, but I'm thinking that we'll go down a little bit. So this is one of those trades I'll just sacrifice. If he wants to go up and take me out, I'm okay. Otherwise, that should be my full TP. But normally, I'm expecting for an entry at least up here. At least make 1:5, But we did get like a late entry, which is okay. So an aggressive stop loss, I'd have it above. I'd have it above that bounces on down there for 1.37. I just see price retracing so many times to that area and then going away. So I'm waiting for 1250. I think 1250 might give us a push to the downside. Beautiful. We are going down so well, so let's just keep holding. So this side I'm risking $50 and I'm up 45. I'm up 1:1R. So I'm gonna keep holding, see how that goes. So now we're just about to touch that 15-minute breaker. Should I close here now? Should I close here? Should I close here? And go for, what do we have now? 1:4.7. Or should we keep holding? Because we're still going down, man. We've taken out that low. Are we likely to take this low as well? $60. $60. Let's see if we could make it to 100. This is gonna be a problem here. So in the next 4 minutes, I think 1250 is gonna plow through this 5-minute fair value gap here. So we've already touched that 15-minute breaker. So I'm gonna just pull this to the side. I think I need to change the batteries because I think it starts behaving like this. So I know that we are in that 15-minute breaker, so I'm gonna just put that marking on the side so we do have some clean charts. So what are we looking at now? We're looking at 1:7.2, which is good. Let me look at the 15-minute. What do you see here? 15-minute fair value gap. We've taken out this high and this high, so it makes sense for you to take this low, right? Am I being greedy here? I don't know. We've taken all these lows. My brother, you've been greedy now. You just made 1.76. Get out. Get out. So what we're going to do is reduce that risk by half at least. So 18, would the half be 900? Right about there. Reduce that risk by half at least. So if it comes out, 5 lines, and then I'm gonna reduce that risk by at least half. So I honestly don't expect us to come up again. 1250 is happening in the next 3 minutes. I'm going to gamble that. I think it's gonna plow through and we should make a full TP here for 2.66. And honestly, I think it might want to keep going down, but once we take these lows, I'm out. I will not wait. But what if 1250 shoots up too? It's okay. This one I'll jump. I'm willing to risk it. If it comes and takes me out, it's okay. But we've seen at least 1:7.5, which is good, which is really good. So why are we going up? So in the next 2 minutes, 1250 will come in. Again, look what we have here. Some relatively cool highs, but we did take out these highs here. So what else would we be going for down here? Nothing really. Let me look at the 30-minute. It's a huge retracement right there, but the cost of holding is retracements, right? So looking at this 15-minute, I think my stop loss should be at least above that 15-minute high there, and just reduce that risk a little bit. So I'm gonna do the same on this side. Go to that 15-minute time frame and have my risk just on top of that 15-minute breaker. Yeah, if we get smoked, we get smoked. Okay. So risk reduced. 12:15 the next 1 minute. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. But it's okay. I was expecting for it to go down, honestly. So yep. I thought 1250 will be used to push through here. So we are back to drawdown, man, because of holding to. Wait, hold up, wait a minute. Bro, this screen is just too far. I'm just bring it here. OBS is doing okay. Ooh, look at that rejection to the downside. Damn. What is going on? So 1250, we shot up and now it just came back to the open price. Normally when we see that, it's gonna go the opposite way, but that's what it did yesterday. Is it gonna do the same thing today? $12:50 p.m. I mean, we all know it's AM, it's PM, so. But because I decided to hold, the cost of holding is retracement, so it's all good. Now looking at this, I want to see if we can you're looking at the 5 minute. This low to the high is just one sweep, and then we came down, so we have a low high and a lower low, so I can use those points for some targets, right? Trade management. So one symmetrical swing is down here. I don't want to say that's promised, but there's a high probability that we will get there, and that's me just taking everything out once we get there. Found that on the 5 minute. I don't want to say it's promised but pretty much that's kind of where my TP is at anyway. So, and then the really goal, if you really want to hold, will be down here. That one I'm not gonna wait for that. We'll see if that will happen. So what am I looking for? This right here on the 5 minute. So I'm gonna lock those so they don't move. I like that drop. Lock. I don't want to say that one symmetrical swing is promised, but there's a high probability we're gonna get down here. There's just this 5 minute problem here though. So I'm just around about 1.6, which is not bad. Looking at the 5 minute, we've balanced all of these fair value gap here and then entered into this one just with that 1250 move, entered into this 5 minute fair value gap here. I know my charts will look like Christmas Day, but there's nothing wrong with that. Now I know my entry was here, but the original entry was up here. When doing my TP, it took me out for some reason. So we are heading into that 5 minute fair value gap. I'm looking at $70 on this side, which is good money. Not bad. That's a couple of, that's bread and milk and some grocery. This right here is gonna be a problem, man. It's gonna be a problem. 6 minutes to 1 p.m. 6 minutes to 1 p.m. Are we gonna plow through that 5 minute fair value gap? This is that 1250 open price. Anybody who knows about those macros? So clearly that was manipulation, and then now we're going this way. We're just about to touch that 5 minute fair value gap. We should offer some support, and we don't want to see that. So seems like there's some sort of momentum. That's good. My full TP is right here and I'm out. I'll be out once we touch that area with $120. So we're doing good. Let's keep going. Currently we are experiencing 1:2.28. I still think we have some movement to the downside. We just plowed through that 5 minute like it's nothing, so keep going. One is this right there, my brother. Let's go. We're just about to hit TP. We're just about to hit TP. And we just touched TP. And should I come out? TP hit. Let's go, baby. Awesome. Great. That was a nice trade. And we out. So that one SD is good for me for 2.64. Amazing trade. Beautiful, beautiful trade. That was really nice, honestly. And this baby might still keep going down up to here, but I don't want to find that out when I'm in. Let me just find that out now. So 4 more minutes. This is kind of like what I like with my trades, man, to just get done before 1 p.m. I wish this would happen every day. I wish this would happen every day. So we thank God for that one. That was a nice one. So the potential right there is 3.48. Wow. But we settled for 2.63. Again, the cost of waiting. What do we have here? 1.74. I could have easily closed there, which would have been okay. But since I wanted to wait, then you have to weather out that you might be getting some retracements, right? So from 1.74 we went up to 0.14, and then we just came down, and this baby is still going. 3.46. Again, as I said, that one SD, I don't want to say it's promised, but for some reason price likes to get there. After that breaker, oof, we're still going down. Nice. So that daily candle is being shaved off. All right, let me go journal this real quick, and then if I still have some more time, I'll go see because I need to take that picture right about now, and I need that 1250 to be seen, because I'm thinking that's an important time. So anybody who knows about this 1250 thing, I mean, if you can just master that, and just that could be your trade. We're looking at 2 hours already, 1.5. Anyway, that's another discussion for another day, which is something that I've still not yet mastered, but I'm watching it right about every day. So that 1250, we should master it soon enough, but it's all good. I was still going down. 3.52. All right, my brother, take that picture real quick, and we up out of here. No, I need this to be on the 1 minute. That's why I'm like something in right here. And that's it. Make it a little bit bigger. So we just plowed through that 5 minute like crazy, nicely. I need you to look good. Seems we'll still be going down. Should I change this to black? I feel like that red is just giving too much vibes. No, it's okay. Okay, copy the link. I'm going to open my Google Sheets where I do my journaling for now, because Microsoft decided to charge for their Office package. Google is giving it out for free. So 5:22:25. There's a short. The entry time was US 13 US. So kind of seeing all of them, they have the same setup. How did I enter this thing? We entered at 12:36 p.m. Same as yesterday. Yeah. And the exit was at 12:50 something. 12:55. That is my cup of tea right there. The drawdown, what did we see? That was like zero drawdown, man. Zero drawdown. Zero. Why is this drawdown not calculated? Was it like a no trade or what's going on here? We drawdown was like 30%. Whatever. Maybe I didn't see what to write. The risk to reward is 2.6. 2.62. So I just write 2.6. And then here's the image. Paste. Make sure that's the image and that's the trade right there. And just looking at this, you can see what really went through. We traded above the 11 AM high. This is the last down candle. It should have been this one, but I decided to use this one because we went up and we traded above those highs, so that's good enough. Otherwise it should have been this one because that was the dominant, the one that really produced. Actually it should be this one here. Or whatever, we decided to use this one, but that one could have been a good one too. Close below, we touch with this one, the entry, and we shoot down. So the next data we'll put in tomorrow when we see, because I need that after chart. So this, I should have taken this today so I can see what happened after. I can still do it. All I'll need to do is just do this on the 15-minute and then hide everything up to there, and then pull up 521, and on this side pull up 521, and then kind of hide everything up to there. So I do have yesterday's business. Oh, that's too much, man. That's dirty. Anyway, I'll just have it like this. I don't need to see what that one now I did. So in that case I can do even the 1 minute time frame and just squeeze it. That's too much. Let's do 5 minutes. 5 minute time frame. All I want to see is how we went down and then we went up to right about there. That's a good representation, don't you think? I think so. Doesn't have to be perfect. So that's after. I can see this one doesn't have an after too. Why? Whatever. 2.6, and then we'll do after tomorrow or later. So I'm gonna end the stream here. We are Gucci, we're done. So the other thing I'm gonna do is clean up these charts real quick. Chafu. Maybe that's how I should have done it. Oh yeah, so I should have taken both pictures because it looks something like this. So you see the 11 AM high like that, we went down to go up. Okay, let's do that one more time then. 15 minutes. All this. I'll have to. Okay, that's that. Clean up time. My time is up. 1:05. I should be finished here. So put this all in. When did I draw this part? Hi. Five, 22, 25. Clean charts just like that, and then boom. so this should not be in here. Boom. 1 2 3 5 22 25. Beautiful. And just like that, we have clean charts. So we're good, and that was today's whatever. So the entry was at 12:36 p.m. exit 12:55 p.m. we made 2.6 R, and just in a picture whatever, that was today's trade. So zero drawdown, we just went down. I could have come out here before 12:50, but I was thinking 12:50 would just shoot us down. But in this case, it was one of those that go up to go down, so that was okay. I did reduce my risk by half when I decided not to come out, and I was ready for price to take me out if he wanted to, so I was Gucci. So if you do decide to hold, then the cost you're gonna pay is retracements, which is just fine, and then we just keep going down. I'm thinking this price would still keep going down, don't you think? I think it's done. It's just gonna die off there now. I'm just curious though what I was seeing. So we've seen a potential of 3.5 so far. So I can't write that here because I don't know what's gonna happen, because I need to see how far it went before it came to take out my TP. So that I'll have to just wait to write that later. And I'm done. I really don't have time. I could have gone to see what US30 the setup looked like. Let's just look first. Oh Jesus, I'm wasting time. I need to get out of here. So that's the 5 minute of the block confirmation right there. Then let's go down to the 1 minute. What does it look like? This is the last down candles before we shot up. So it closed down here. So if you had a pending order, 1250 put you in. Stop loss way up here. Let's see what this guy gave us. We've seen a potential of 2.5. All right, let's go to this one. US100. Go down to the 5 minute real quick. Where do we have a 5 minute order block confirmation? Right here. Man, I'm showing my full thing. God. And where's the last down candle before we shot up? Right here. That was the closure. Let me see that 5 minute. 12:35 to 12:40. So we should have waited to 12:40 before doing nothing. 12:39, 12:40. But the fact that 12:39 retested and then 12:40 closed here, that will be my entry. So that's like a small variation that I've been seeing. And instead of waiting for a retest, and we already did a retest right before that 5 minute candle closure, you can just enter with the candle, with the next candle after that 5 minute closes. So that's what I did today, and what do we have? A potential of 2.7, and that's it. I'm done. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, last day of the week. So hopefully we get another win so we can close the week strong. So our equity is currently looking not bad. This can be saved. 2.6, beautiful. I didn't even get to see. There's no news today. Is there any news tomorrow around that time? No. Close this. What am I looking at? I want to see where our equity is at. How much did we make today? So we are just a few, like 1,000 away from our equity high, maybe like 1,500. So hopefully we get a win tomorrow, and then we'll hit. And this is after that late entry, so we could have made a lot more. Ay 3k. Oof, those days are coming. Anyway, so that was Trader Mavera, and I think everything is good here. Everything is grouped, so I just close like this, like that. This is from a long time ago, so okay. Done. All right. Anyway, so that was Trader Mavera. That was a really nice session, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. So be sure to clock in at that time. Latest 11:45. So I don't have so much to mark my charts again. I just keep it simple. I'm even thinking I don't even need that high time frame analysis, but whatever. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. That was a good win, and I will See you guys again tomorrow. I just say that 1,000 times. Trader Mario, and I'm out. God bless you all, and let's keep working. We will get to that oil real soon. And I'm out. Peace.
Oh, oh.